All right, everyone. Hey, how's it going? It's Mark. I'm back with a podcast episode. It's been a while, huh? Yeah, I know. It's my bad. Um, so for those of you who are listening on audio, this is a very visual, intense episode. Just a warning. So you might want to go on the link of the description of this on Spotify or wherever you listen. Click the YouTube video link and watch it because I bought a lot of comics. I was gonna do an episode going over the road trip and everything that we took, but that's too much. That's too much. I want to talk about comics. I want to talk about like all the stuff I have bought, which is excessive. Mind you, because of driving across the country, I missed Free Comic Book Day. But my mom, the real MVP, she actually went out on Free Comic Book Day, which she does anyways, but brought one of her friends with her so she can get dupes so I could have a set of comics for Free Comic Book Day. Like, that's like Mom of the Year stuff right there. That is like, so good. And, I got to appreciate that because, I was home for Mother's Day, which I have not spent Mother's Day with my mom since 2012 or 2011. So it's been a while. This episode is going to be so comic book heavy that there is no topic. I will talk about some games, I will talk about movies, but honestly, this is just all comic books because since the last episode, which I believe was like in April, it's been a while since I've done it's been like 2 months since there's been an episode. There's a lot. So I'm just going to do a rundown of what I've been playing. Diablo 4. Because Season 4 is amazing. They just announced the expansion. I'm excited. So I've been playing a lot of Diablo 4. I started playing Ni no Kuni again on the Switch because I haven't played that game in so long. And then obviously Yuden Chronicles, The 100 Heroes. I'm still waiting for, I don't know if they did a patch fixing some of the issues, but I was playing the shit out of that as well. But really not too much gaming. Obviously, the most important one, Killer Clowns from Outer Space. The game dropped. If you have not seen my social media posts, I am obsessed with that game. I love it so much. I plan on streaming it at some point once I'm settled in my new location of work and my position and everything else. Like, I'm going to try and come up with a streaming schedule. Right now, the last couple weeks have been very hectic, which is why there hasn't been any content, even though I'm home. I do have a lot of other stuff I need to work on. I got some more toy reviews I have to do. I have some more model kits I'm going to chip away on the backlog and do videos for, maybe even live streams. But yeah, movies. Oh my God. That's like all I've been doing, honestly. Saw Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Thought that was really good. Abigail, Tarot. I've been rewatching a lot of classics. Furiosa, which I'm not even a Mad Max fan. Furiosa was good. TV shows, I'm not really watching anything outside of like Toku, and I finally got to watch X-Men '97, which was pleasantly surprising as someone who was, how old was I when I think I was like 7 or 8 when the original X-Men came out for the animated series, and that was one of my favorites as a kid. I do plan on doing an episode going over physical media because when I was back home, I found all my VHS collections and everything else, and we've been kind of really diving into getting a physical media like library going up again because it's been a while, and with the way stuff is leaving streaming or not available on streaming and the price increase of all these streaming platforms, I was like, listen, I'm gonna go on Mercari and I'm getting, DVDs, Blu-rays, mainly VHS of these classic films, and for dollars, like under five. So I'm like, you know what? That's mainly what I've been doing on the side lately, is just building up this like massive curated physical media collection of just everything I enjoy and love, and even some stuff that I haven't seen since I was a kid. And the nostalgia goggles were real because some of that stuff was trash. I won't say what though. But this is going to be a quick episode. Not really, because I got a lot of comics. So I'm going to go over all the free Comic Book Day stuff. First up, we have this one, which is the Spider-Man Ultimate Universe #1 free Comic Book Day comic. My mom went to Newberry Comics, which I haven't been to in years because I moved. So we have the Maleficent comic. My wife really likes the art style of these Disney villains comics. I don't read them. She has a few. I think she got some of the Scar and Maleficent ones and this and that. She likes them. We had a Hellboy one. Now, Some of these aren't 2024 and some are. This is Hellboy with Stranger Things. This is a 2024. I think I organized them so I have all the 2024 ones. Um, we have one from Vault Comics called Barbaric. Now, mind you, I haven't read any of these. That's the thing is, I got these when I was in Connecticut. I've been home for like 3 weeks almost, and I even went to my comic book shop, which is what all these are for my backlog. I've not read any of them. We got the DC Absolute Power 1 Special Edition, which I need to read because Absolute Power, I'm hearing good things about what this overall event in DC is going to be. I've been reading so much DC, which I'll get into when I get over to my pull list. There's a called the Night Librarian. I don't even know what this is. It's one of those. It's from Penguin Publishing. We got the Ruby and Sapphire Pokemon Adventures one. I always like that they throw those in. We got Tons of Strange. We got the Mad TV. I always like when Mad puts in. Oh, another duplicate of Spider-Man Ultimate Universe snuck in there. We got Street Fighter versus Final Fight. I'm excited to read. As much as I love Street Fighter, I'm a huge Final Fight fan. So this is a comic that I really want to go into. Then we have a Energon Universe for Transformers. This is a 2024 special. I'm hearing something. I forgot what it was called. It's a Transformers comic run that just started up, and everyone's like, dude, this is like good. It's violent. There's blood. I have to do some research and maybe add that to my pull list. We got a Conan Battle of the Black Stone. And then we got One Piece Ace's Story, which is a manga. Then we got Archie, the Cursed Library Prelude. I love my Archie comics. I still do. I do think this is an older one. Marvel Voices, #1 Pride on the back, which is coming out. Or actually, no, this is a new one. And then for my wife, because she collects Barbies, dolls, and she has a nice collection, she resells some. We got a Monster High comic from IDW. So, oh, sorry. So yeah, a lot of free comic books, excessive amounts. Put those back in the bag, and I'll put them over here. I have to buy another short box because my short box is full that I just bought like 3 months ago. Now we have the stack of what I bought, which got me in trouble for how much all these cost because some of these are like $9 comics and not the $4.99. They also aren't in any specific order. I think I tried to. So we're gonna start. Okay, no, I still organize them decently. So I'm starting off with Marvel stuff. So we have the Ultimate X-Men #2. I have to catch up. Like I said, I've read one. I haven't read any other ones. We have Ultimate Black Panther #3. I love that cover with Killmonger because this is the issue where Storm and Killmonger are entered in. We have Ultimate Spider-Man 4, which is like my pivotal comic right now in the Ultimate Universe. I am pulling all the Ultimate Universe, by the way. And then we have Ultimate Spider-Man 5 also. Next up, after the hiatus, we have Rogue Sun 19. Rogue Sun is back from Ryan Parrott. I'm so excited. I like these covers. I like how they do like the card style covers for these. I got that instead of the other variants just because consistency. And then another one, we have Blue Beetle from DC. Okay, they're not in order now. This is #8. I love Blue Beetle so much. It's such a good run. All right, yeah, none of these are in freaking order. That's my bad. So next up, we got Ranger Academy #6. And then we have the first 2 issues of Godzilla versus Power Rangers 2. I had to get both covers because I couldn't pick. Like this one with Rita and like the White Ranger and everything else is so good. But then also I really enjoyed the Space Godzilla style cover. So I was like, I'll get both. Why not? I mean, you know me. I always get my variants because I hate myself and I hate saving money. Then they are so out of order. It's like bothering me now. For DC, I have Green Arrow #11. I swear I organized these when I board and bagged them, and I don't know why. I got Ghostbusters Back in Town #2. This is, I believe, bridging the gap between the Afterlife and the Frozen Kingdom or whatever that one was called. Then we got Green Lantern War Journal #8. You know, out of all the Green Lantern stuff we got, and yes, I know I never did the Alan Scott Green Lantern like overview once it was finished because I didn't read the last issue. It's in my box. I just haven't read it because I don't want to. Honestly, I just don't, and I forgot it existed. Going out of order some more, I got some more Power Rangers. We got Power Rangers 119, which shows how long it's been since I've pulled any comics. I had to get the zombie undead variant. I have all of those now still, and I know there's more issues in here. We got Thundercats number 3 from Dynamite. I'm a huge Thundercats fan. You can't see it behind me, but on top of one of my bookshelves, there's a nice Lion like statue that I got in New York at the Iron. I think it's Iron Studios or whatever that company is called. Here we go. Got Wonder Woman number 8. I've been getting so many variant covers. Like, I'm not buying multiple covers, but I'm always picking the variant covers for the Wonder Woman because some of these variants have been so freaking good. Like, I've really enjoyed how the quality of those variants. And then out of order again, we have Mighty Morphin Power Rangers: The Return. I got both covers for number 3. Really good. I was pleasantly surprised. I actually bought these digital while I was traveling and this and that, and read them. Especially when 4, because it was only a 4-issue run, and I was really curious like what was gonna go on in that. So I couldn't wait, and it was actually really good. I'm hoping it gets a sequel, honestly. All right, now we're going back in order because I have a bunch of freaking Godzilla ones, and these are the ones that are one shots that are usually like $9 to $10. So first up, I got the 70th anniversary of Godzilla. Look at that cover. Godzilla just eating a train, flames all around it. This one was, I believe, 10. Then we got, and IDW is doing so good with these one shots. Like they have the Godzilla Rivals, which is like, kaiju's fighting each other. Then you get the one shots of just Godzilla, like a comic book version of the movies, where it's like, oh, Godzilla versus Biollante, or Godzilla versus, Mothra or Hedorah and stuff like that. And we just got Godzilla Rivals one shot, which is for Mothra versus Hedorah. And I love the cover. And then we also get anniversary ones like Godzilla and Mechagodzilla for a 50th anniversary. Like IDW kills it with the freaking Godzilla stuff. They do so much. And then they even have like little small runs. Like this one is Godzilla War for Humanity number 5. I like the color green, so I had to go with it. Obviously, green's one of my favorite colors. And then going back into some Godzilla stuff, but it's technically DC, we have the Godzilla Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong number 7. I had to go with the Mechagodzilla cover because that is just clean. I like that a lot. And then now, because we're out of order, I got Wonder Woman number 9. I can't wait to read all these. I'm gonna bulk read them all because, like, man, like Wonder Woman's been so good. And another one is obviously Green Arrow number 12. Like, as someone who's not even a big Green Arrow fan, like I've been really loving that run. Big shout out to Rollover Queen Reviews on YouTube. Good friend of mine. He is the reason why I'm pulling so much DC right now, because I was literally just pulling Blue Beetle and Green Lantern, and that was it. And then he was talking about Green Arrow, how good it was, and Wonder Woman around the first issue, so I had to check them out. And yeah, they are good. Like, I was like, damn. So now whenever he recommends comics, I'm like, well, I guess I'm gonna have to read it then. Like, R.I.P. my wallet. Because we have Green Lantern War Journal number 9. So I have to catch up because I've only read up to issue 6. So now I have like, what, 2 or 3 issues to read. Then we have Blue Beetle 9. This is such a sleeper hit in DC Comics right now, is Blue Beetle. I don't see anyone talking about it at all. Post-Graduation Day, which I think was a good run, which was short. The trade came out shortly after the movie, and it's that. I keep telling everyone, go read Graduation Day. It's so good. Blue Beetle is a great character when Jaime Reyes is great when he's written well, and that's what this comic has been doing. It's worth picking up. Also, back to Power Rangers, because it's all out of order. I got issue 120, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers with Darkest Hour. Obviously, the undead cover and regular cover. Melissa Flores is killing it with this, which is no shock. And then we go back and we have Ranger Academy 7 and Ranger Academy number 8. I'm so far behind on that. Like, I think I've only read up to issue 5, honestly. I do plan on doing a video down the road about it because, I don't know, it's just something about it that's just not doing it for me from a Power Ranger fan standpoint. And then we have Mighty Morphin Power Rangers: The Return number 4, the final issue, which was written by Amy Jo Johnson and Matt Hodson. This is the finale of it. Like I said, I'll probably do a video on it at some point because it was really good. And I was one of the few people who, not a few, I kickstarted it. Can't wait to get my Kickstarter stuff, mainly because they got me when they said Dan Mora for art. But I was really critical of it from a story standpoint. Um, because Amy Jo Johnson has directed. She's written stuff. She's an actress. She's done more than Power Rangers. Like, look it up. Like, she's not just someone who did Power Rangers and disappeared into the ether. And I was just critical from the standpoint of a Mighty Morphin sequel that basically makes it so nothing post season 1 or season 2 is real. So I was like, I don't know. But I was pleasantly surprised. I was caught off guard. And then next up, we also have the second issue of Godzilla vs. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Part 2. I like that because it had the Psycho Rangers on there, and Astronema, and, Godzilla. So I was like, all right, that's a cool cover. I'm going to get it. And then we have Thundercats, number 4. I already said my spiel about Thundercats. If those were all together at the same time, it would have been better for me, honestly. And last but not least, I had to get this variant. And I said I wasn't going to get any variants from Marvel. But I had to get this Ultimates 1 variant because this shiny-ass Iron Man 1 is so nice. I love it. It's great. I had to get that. Like, I had to. But yeah, that's a lot of comics. That's it. Like I said, this is a short episode just because I got so much shit going on. And I just don't, I don't have a topic. I didn't think of a topic. I thought, like, the comic book one was going to actually be longer than it was. And it's only, like, 17 minutes. And I'm starting to get sick, which sucks. But yeah, that's it for the episode. Once again, I thank everyone who's been, supporting me over the last couple months with everything that's been going on. And, I appreciate all of you. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit the subscribe button, please, if you haven't subscribed already. Comment below, what are you pulling for comics? What is your most recent comic pull? Are you reading anything? If you've read any of these, let me know what you thought about them without spoiling, please, because actually, honestly, by the time this renders and this, I'm actually about to go sit over there with a cup of tea and read all my comics and catch up on everything. But yeah, let me know in the comments below what you think, what you've been pulling, what you've been picking up, what games you've been playing. And for those of you listening on audio, thank you. If you have it on Spotify or whatever podcast listening or platform you are listening on, if you do have the ability to leave a review, please do. I appreciate it. I did get some before. Obviously, I haven't done a podcast in like 2 months, so I'm not, I haven't really been getting any reviews lately. But I appreciate it, especially with feedback and this and that. I am always evolving and always growing as a podcaster. But that is it for this episode of a Nerd Day Mark podcast. I do not number them anymore. They are numbered strictly for the algorithm now to keep them in chronological order when I sort things. So the episodes are no longer numbered. But that being said, my name is Mark, and I'm a nerd.